Do you want to create the perfect reel? I'm about to share with you today the ultimate structure of a perfect reel that will blow up your viewers. So keep watching. Hello everyone, I'm Nelly. I'm entrepreneur, business and social media expert and content strategist. In today's episodes, as we already mentioned, we are going to talk about the structure of the successful reel video. Okay, so first let's dive to a little story so you can understand better what I mean. Imagine that you're looking for a job, for example, and you know that in order to hire you, it's important to stand out from the crowd. After all, no one wants to hire someone who just blends with everyone else, right? And exactly this happened to many people when they're trying to make their reels look professional and engaging in the same time. The truth is that even if we're talking about experienced video creators, it's sometimes challenging even for them to figure out how to create the perfect reel and present their work in a very appealing manner that catches the eyes of their target audience. But don't worry, I'm here and I've got the ultimate structure of your perfect reel. So this structure will make you feel secure, that it will make you stand out from the crowd while still looking professional enough to make people buy from your products or your services. We are going to one of the most important things when it comes to reels or when it comes to creating videos, even YouTube videos or TikTok videos. This is a great hook. A hook can be a short video that grabs the viewer's attention and makes him to watch the whole video till the end. Or the hook can be a strong text or sentence that just hook the viewer that he wants to figure out more about the topic, about the problem that you're going to share in this video. It can be funny, informative, or anything that draws people in. It depends on what functions actually have this piece of content. Hooks are usually from 3 to 5 seconds long and are used to introduce your reel and explain what the audience can expect from this piece of content. And here's an example. Imagine a woman walks into a room with an energetic attitude and she turns on some music as she dances around the room with various office supplies like staplers, cylinders, and she stops her dance when she hears a knock on the door. Here we describe a scenery that can help you imagine better what we're talking about. You can use actually this one like some inspiration or idea for your next reel. Now we're coming to the introduction of your reel. This is where you must seize their attention with a strong statement, for example, about the topic of the video and why it's important to stay until end. Now we have hook, which can be some statement, some that just makes the viewer stop scrolling. And we are going to intro, where we introduce the subject matter, say something interesting about what this video is about, introduce any problem associated with it, and explain what's wrong with things there now, or how you plan to solve those problems. Here you need to introduce your solution, if there's one, which I recommend. This can be as simple as telling people who will benefit from using your product or service, or it could be more complex if there are multiple solutions or ways which they might benefit from using it, your service or your product. It's important these two steps come together in an engaging way before diving into specifics, because this moment sets up everything that follows in terms of presentation style. If done right, viewers will think positively about everything else till the end of the video, only after watching this initial segment. Now we're going to the body, we are going to the solution, to the value that we are going to give right now. One of the most effective ways to make your reel more engaging is by showing how you can solve these problems. And here's one very powerful strategy. Find a problem that your audience wants to solve. Find pain, show how you can solve it for them, or explain how you could do it if they trust you. If you're not sure what their problem is, just talk about areas there are gaps in the market, in your industry. Talk about the topics that others don't talk about. There's a lot of this, actually, if you make simple research. For example, you can say something like this. I was at an event where they were looking for someone who could do this, or I've noticed that this company isn't doing that. This is a simple template. Actually, I recommend to you have different templates. You can prepare in advance your template so you can change them in your different reels. And I want you to keep in mind, even if this can seem like common sense, you think not only to show their problem, but also to show how you can solve this problem for them. Focus on what makes your solution unique so people will understand why they should hire someone with your skill set rather than someone else's, or why to buy your product instead of someone else's. Actually, there are many ways to make your reel look attractive and engaging. First, make sure that you've hooked the viewer with a short, clear statement of what problem you solve or why they should care about your work after all. It should be something that makes them want to see more of what you're doing. For example, why you're the world's best designer, or I have an amazing eye for color, or I'm passionate about creating content that engages audiences. After that, get right into the intro mid of what you're showing. Don't waste time, too much setup. People don't want to hear how great you are, want proof of it. And here's a bonus tip. Don't crowd your reel with too many short clips. Just pick the ones that best showcase your talent and style. It's good for your reels to be no more than 15 seconds. So let's summarize. You need intro, you need problems, and you need solutions. And after, you need something really important, call to action. Just tell them what the next step is that they need to take in order to get this and this and this, your solution, for example. It might be DM me for more information, or go to my link in bio, my stories, etc., etc. You need to have this 5 steps formula to have an ultimate structure of your reels in order to perform well. If you're interested in learning more about how to create successful content that work for you and your business, subscribe this channel, leave a comment. I would like to know your thoughts about this topic. Share with me if you have some obstacles with creating content that sells, what challenge you the most. And I will be back the next Tuesday. Bye.